Hi guys, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me, guys? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hi. Good morning.
Yes,
So, yeah, good morning. So yesterday, what we discussed, do you remember? Can anyone tell me what the development team do and what testing team will do? Can anyone explain what testing team will do and what development team will do? And also, can you define what is SDLC? Can anyone? What development team do, guys? Yesterday we discussed, right? What development team do?
sir, could you please repeat the question?
No, what developer will do, and yesterday we discussed, right? What developer will do, what testing team will do. So can you explain what developer will do, like how they start their work? Do you remember yesterday we discussed what is BRS? What is BRS, guys? What is BRS? What
Business
is,
requirement specification.
yes, correct. What is SRS? What is SRS?
Software software requirement
Requirement specification.
specification.
Yes, yes, correct. So yeah, so yesterday we discussed, right, how the project will comes to the organization, and what is PMP? What is called PMP? PMP is nothing but what? Project management plan, right? Who will design the test plan? Who will
Test
design
lead.
the test plan, guys?
Uh,
Yes, lead.
test lead.
Good. Test lead. Yes, correct. Test lead. Correct. So test plan is designed by your test lead. Okay. So you need to remember all the things yesterday I discussed, right? What development team will do. The developer will start going through the designs. After the designs, what he will do? Code review. What is the code review? Senior person will review the code. After the code review, they will go with what unit level testing. After the unit level testing, what they will do? Unit level testing or a component testing. After that, they will go with what? Integration testing, right? So this all will done by whom? Your development team. See, models, artist structural designs. Guys, can you please confirm, are you able to see my screen, right? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So developer, what the development team will do? Yeah, development always starts with what? Designs. Based on the designs, and after the design part, what they will do? After the design, they start writing the coding. After the coding, what they will do? Code review. After the code review, they will go with what? Unit level testing. So once the unit level testing is done, then they will go with what? Integration testing. What is called integration testing? Anyone? What is called integration testing, guys? What is called integration testing? Integration testing means what? So what are the development is done, right? What are the development is done, right? That all the what so like I told you, right? One developer is design home page, another developer is design images, right? So once they match the code, right, they need to check whether the two modules able to access or not. Okay, that we can call it as what? Integration testing, right? Here the development team is work is done. One, what about testing team? So what testing team will do? So where you will start the work? The test plan. So I told you, right, that the test plan is designed by your test lead. Yesterday we discussed, right? The test lead will design the test plan. The test lead will assign the stories. Hey, please verify this one, please work on this one, please test this one. So test plan is very very important. The test plan is designed by your test lead. Okay, now I'm asking to test the your mobile phone. So how to write the test scenarios for that? What is test scenarios? Scenarios means what? Anyone? What is test scenarios? Scenarios means what is called scenarios? Suppose now I ask you to test the mobile phone, right? In the mobile phone, what exactly I need to test? What we need to test in the mobile phone? Can anyone? What we need to test in the mobile phone?
The camera and things like
Camera, correct? Camera, you have specify the camera right now. You need to tell that whether it is
what to
front
test.
camera or back camera. Yes, correct. Body shape, color. The color is also important, right? The color, body, and screen size, width, height. Okay, so these all are very 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 important. See, we are telling only two three or things, but in the real time we'll need to think more and more. We need to think more and more scenarios. Okay, so in the real time they ask you to test the credit card or they ask you to test the debit card. So in debit card, what exactly I need to test? Can anyone tell me what? Suppose I'm asking you to test the debit card. So in the debit card, what you will test? What you will test, guys? In
Sir,
debit
first of
card.
all, positive test. Sir, first of all, we need to check positive testing and negative testing.
Correct. But tell me the scenarios. Now I'm asking to test the debit card. In the debit card, what you will test? I agree with you. Positive testing, negative testing, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. But tell me in debit card, what we need to test? Suppose I ask you to test this card. So what you will test?
So we need to write a 16-digit
Ah,
number in
first
debit card.
card number, right? Good.
Yeah.
Card number. Next, card
Card
person
number
name,
and
right? And CVS. Like there are a lot of things will be there. Expired
type of
date.
card.
Card type. Type is very very important, right? Whether it is Mastercard, Visa card, or lot of one card. There are a lot of things will be there. So that's all we need to test. Okay, we need to test all these things. Understanding, right? So no one will tell you please test with the card number and all the things. As a tester, you need to decide, you need to identify the test scenarios, you need to identify the test scenarios, then only you need to write the test cases for that. So this is what reality. So in institute they will tell you definition. We don't want the definition. Suppose if I ask you to test the debit card means, so what exactly you need to test? Don't worry, they will provide you what. They will provide you compulsory. They will provide you what requirements. Okay, they will provide the requirements. So requirements are very 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 important. Based on the requirements, you can test that application. Understanding, right? Is it clear? Are you getting right? Now I'm asking to test the water bottle. What you will test in the water bottle? So size, body shape, like a bottle shape, like bottle shape, color, width, all these all
How many
brand.
data it will accept?
Yes, all the positive cases and negative cases, you need to think. That is what I'm telling, right? If you are thinking is very very important, make sure that you need to think. People are thinking only finding the defects means it is not possible, right? Finding the defects means how you will get the defects. How you will get the defects? If you think more and more scenarios, right, then only you will get more and more defects. If you are testing normal wise, right, understanding, right? So you need to think what exact testing means. What you need to think what scenarios we need to cover, right? So after that, what we discuss, test cases. Okay, don't worry, today I'm just telling overview. We will discuss how to write the sorry, how to write the test scenarios, how to write the test cases. We'll see. Once you identify the test scenarios, right, you need to write the test cases, conditions. Actual result is equal to expected result. So that conditions we need to write. After that, integration testing. What is called integration testing? I told you, right? If two modules are assigned, like the two modules are done by the development team, then what we need to do, we need to check the two modules are able to access or not. Okay, so this is one of the most important one. So that you need to check, guys, that the test scenarios are very very important. Test cases are very very important, and integration testing is very very important. Okay, the integration testing is also is very very important. Next, system testing. The system testing is one of the most important one. We know unit testing, we know integration testing. Integration testing means what? Two or three modules. But when I'm talking about system means what? If I ask you to test Amazon site, unit testing means what you will do? Simply you are testing only one module, either today deals. Integration testing means what? What you will do? You will test these two modules like today deals and customer services. But if I ask you to do the system testing, so if I ask you to do the system testing means what? You need to test entire this application. You need to test what? Entire that application.
End-to-end testing.
Entire testing, yes. So the name it will, you can easily, right, what is that system testing? The system testing means what? You need to test entire the application. So that is one of the most important ones. Okay, you need to understand what testing I need to do. Most of the people they don't know. Unit testing means they don't know. Integration testing means they don't know. What is system testing? They simply say that end-to-end testing. What is end-to-end testing? Can you please define what end-to-end testing means? There is no answer. So end-to-end testing also we will see next class. That is one of the most important in system testing. What we need to cover, like we need to cover like compatibility, what is compatibility testing, and what is usability testing. So these all we need to test. Understanding, right? So that's all are very very important. Okay, most of the people they don't know what. Simply they simply say that end-to-end testing. Okay, what is end-to-end? Can you please explain me what is end-to-end means? You need to tell them compatibility, usability, performance, security. You need to test all these things. Then only you can say that my system testing is done. Otherwise, you cannot say only end-to-end testing. Okay, we will discuss. Don't worry. Today I'm just giving overview. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Where we are in? Oh, okay. So system testing is done. Then next is what? User acceptance testing. What is called user acceptance testing? The user acceptance testing is nothing but what? Alpha testing and beta testing. We'll see in what phase we will do alpha testing, in what phase we will do in beta testing. And once it is done, then we'll go with what? Production and implementation. We'll go with what? Production and implementation. And finally we'll go with support and maintenance. So this is very very important, guys. First of all, you need to understand what developer will do, what developer process, and what testing process. First you need to learn the process. You don't know what is test plan, you don't know what is test scenarios, you don't know what is test cases, and you don't know what is unit testing, integration testing, system testing, user acceptance testing, and what is production and implementation and support and maintenance. If you don't know anything about this one, you cannot continue your testing too long. Understanding, right? So first you need to understand what is unit testing, what is integration testing, what is system testing. Okay, we'll see, don't worry. Today I'm just giving overview. So yesterday I told you, right, any client, okay, they won't start immediate, they won't ask directly code. So they will come up with what? A request for a proposal, RFP. Suppose you are a client, you are giving a proposal, you are giving a request to the IT companies. So then IT companies, what the IT companies will do, the IT companies will come up with the proposal. What is the proposal document? See, I accept your project. This is the technical solutions. What is the technical solution of the project? What is the cost of the project? And what is the schedule? And what is the timeline? What is the timeline to deliver that project? So these all are very very important. People don't know. People are thinking only tester and developer will do the entire the project. No, these all are very very important. What is the technical solution? What is the cost of the project? What is the schedule? What is the timeline? What is the deadline to deliver the project? So these all we need to understand. So proposal will give by IT company. This proposal is accepted by the client, then we will go with what? SOW. What is called SOW? Signed statement of work order. Now the IT company gets work order. Now once we got the project right, then we need to start the project. Like initially what we do, we'll start the we will start one meeting. That meeting we can call it as what? Kickoff meeting. That is the first meeting. In that meeting we need to identify the project manager. First person is what? Project manager. So that's the reason in interview you have the two rounds. One is technical round, another is what? Project round, and also sometimes VP round is also will be there. Okay. So these all are you need to prepare, like in technically how I need to answer in project lead interview, what I need to answer. You need to prepare before you are going for interview. Okay, don't worry, I will tell you what kind of questions will come in the project interview. One second. Yeah. So project manager round is also is very very important. I told you that the project manager will prepare what? A PMP. What is called PMP? Project management plan. And BRS, what is called BRS, business requirement specification documents. I told you right. The business analyst will be there. The business analyst will communicate with the client and organization. Okay. What are the content in the BRS, right? That all will be converted into SRS, software requirement specification. And one more document will be there. What is that? Anyone have idea? One more document. Now, username is there. How many characters I need to enter? Password will be there. How many characters I need to enter? So where we can see this information? Anyone know where we can see this information?
SRS.
FRS. FRS means what? FRS. FRS is nothing but what? Functional requirement
Solution.
specification
Specific.
document. So this is very very important. If you know that FRS, right, you can go with 5 years also, not a problem. You can put a, I cannot say in the call, you can put a fake experience and you can go for 3 to 4 years, 5 years also. You can go for 6 years also, not a problem. Go back. Hmm. Hello. Hello guys, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry guys, disconnected. Okay. Um, okay, so where we are in? Oh, can you please confirm? Are you able to see my screen, right? Yeah. So,
Sir, your voice is a bit slow.
okay. What about now? Is it clear now?
Yeah, now it's
Okay,
fine.
thank you. Yeah. So FRS, are you able to see my screen, right? So
Those,
FRS document is
could you
very,
please
very
state us?
important.
Yeah, no, it's
So FRS, what is called FRS? I told you, right? FRS document is very, very important. So uh, in username, how many characters I need to enter? I don't know, right? So here it's very clearly mentioned. See, branch name. In the branch name, how many characters I need to enter? 4 to 15. See how it is easy. Simply, they will provide the document, guys. You just go with the document and you need to test. Location. So location, how many characters? 3 to 15. So 3 to 15. Understanding, right? So again, a state. In a state, how many characters I need to enter? So it's a 2 to 15. Okay, it's a 2 to 15. So you need to understand the things. Okay, you can some suddenly they ask you to test the branch. So first of all, what you need to ask, could you please provide the acceptance criteria, and also you need to ask, could you please provide the inputs, or you could you please provide the FRS document. What is FRS? Functional requirements specification document.
sir.
Understanding,
Who
right?
will prepare the FRS and SRS
That,
document?
see, that is it's a good question. That lead, test lead, and the technical people. So as a for a business need, there is a, see, US has some identification, right? How we have the Aadhaar card number here. So that is what business rules, right? For that branch name, what is the conditions? The lead and your test managers and PO, like product owner, they will come up with their inputs. Understanding, right? So these all are very, very important. As per the business needs, they will create all the requirements. That is the reason they will provide all these documents. You don't worry about what is the, how many characters I need to enter the branch name. You need not think too much here. Simply, I told you, right, how we will test the testing, like by based on your requirements. What is testing definition? To check whether your application is working according to the client requirements or not. So we are referring the requirement, we are validating, we are verifying. Understanding, right? You need not think too much there. Okay, what is branch name, how many characters I need to enter? So these all conditions, these all the things they will provide you. Okay, is it clear, guys? Are you getting right? Understand?
Yes, I got it.
So they will provide all the document, guys, with what are the documents, and even developer is also provide all the information. So what exactly we need to do with the inputs. What are the inputs? Test data interview. What is in interview question? What is test data? Test data means what? Inputs. Can you anyone tell me what are the tested data for positive testing and negative testing for login?
Yeah.
Valid
So
username and
username,
password.
yeah, validating the username within the business requirement
Hmm.
is
Correct.
the positive scenario. And as per if suppose they are giving us 3 to 15 characters to allow for a username.
Hmm.
So the user actually we are testing with the negative scenario. In this case, we are typing with the we are trying with the 2 characters or apart from 15 characters, it's giving a negative result. So
So
that's the
mm,
yeah.
that the test data you need to prepare, right? So how to prepare the test data, I will tell you. So first, valid username. So you know, right, valid username, this is one condition. Valid username. Okay, valid password, this is one condition, right? Valid username, valid password, right? This is one condition. Correct, what you said is correct. Password, this is one condition. Next condition is what? Invalid username.
Valid password.
Valid password. Good, good. Valid password. Most of the people, they will never test all the things. Simply, developer is said that username, developer is said password. I'm just testing. Means you are not working with your own. You are depending on developer. No, it's not good testing. So you always test all these conditions. So it should be fair. Okay, next, valid username, valid username, invalid password. So there are a lot of conditions will be there. Okay, these all are what test data. So you need to prepare the test data conditions for what, for both positive testing and negative testing. Understanding, right? So no one will tell you guys. So please, in case anyone asks you, right, to test the test any screen or any component, you need to test both cases, the positive testing and negative testing. So all the things you need to check. Okay, no one will. Okay. Are you getting right? What I'm trying to say?
Yes, I got it.
Hmm. One second. Hmm. So try to understand. Blindly, you cannot test all the things. So you can try to understand how it works, and uh, you need to understand the things. Okay, you cannot blindly test all the things. Okay, so first of all, you need to check that one. Okay, now FRS document is very very important. Okay, now today's topic is what. Mm, I hope you're clear about all the things, all right? Anybody have any question? Development side and testing side is clear, right? Now today topic is very very important. Testing techniques. See, we use some techniques. What are there? Static and dynamic. Static testing. Can you please define the static testing? Can you please tell me the dynamic testing? So what is static testing and what is dynamic testing? One second,
Static testing never change. Dynamic testing is, will change this as per the
guys.
requirement.
Sir, come again.
Static means it never change.
Hmm. That the
Da-
meaning is what? Yeah, never change. But you can tell me in the testing side. Yeah, correct. What you said is correct. But in the testing side, what we can say that static means what? See,
Static
that,
made done by developer.
mm. Let's see. Correct. Not developer. I will tell you. See. Okay. Good. So the testing techniques can be classified into two categories. Static testing means what? Dynamic testing means what? See, the application checking is carried out without executing. So without executing the application is called static testing. So without executing the application means what will come in the static? We can simply say that documents, right? Say review. Review means what? You are writing the test cases. I'm reviewing the test case. I'm not executing anything. Inspection. What is called inspection? I'm checking whether you are following the respective documents or not. So because you are not following the documents means again it's a problem, right? So make sure that you are following the respective documents or not. That I need to check. Okay. And walkthrough sessions. Do you know what is walkthrough sessions? Walkthrough sessions means what? we are we have a lot of meetings, right, in the real time. So if we are talking about a new component, okay, new page, so that all we will discuss in where, in walkthrough sessions. Here we are not executing anything, okay, just we can say that without executing the application we can call it as what, it's a static testing. What is dynamic testing? Yeah, what is dynamic testing? Can anyone tell me what is dynamic testing? The application is checking done by executing the application. How to execute? You are giving input and you are getting what output, means you are validating. Okay, you are validating the application, that we can call it as what dynamic testing. There is another name for static testing,
Yes.
verification,
And validation.
validation. So that's the reason technically they will ask you, can you define what is static testing and what is uh, dynamic testing? If you know this one, right, you can go for interview, not a problem. So this is very very important, verification part and validation part. We know that, but terminologies is different. Static and dynamic. Static means what? We are verifying the things. How you verify? With the documents, okay, reviews, inspections, walkthrough. In the real time, there are a lot of meetings will be there. Okay, it's not like only development team will be discussed. If only the testing team will discuss, it's not like that. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone they will discuss. Okay, that is one of the most important, guys. um, so static means what? Without executing the application, without executing the application is called static testing. What is dynamic testing? The dynamic testing is nothing but with executing. Can you give me any examples of dynamic testing? Yes, white box testing, we know, right? Developer will do the unit level testing or component testing. Okay, so developer will give the input and developer will get that output. Okay, so they will execute. Execution is there. Black box testing, so we are also giving input and we are also checking the output. Okay, execution is there. That's the reason we can call it as it's a black box testing. And one more box is there. Lot of people get confused here. What is gray box? What is meaning of gray box testing? The gray box testing is nothing but what? The combination of what? White box and black box. Means what is the combination? Means suppose you have some query with the developer, then what? In that case, what developer will do? Developer and you will work together. Means you will not write the code, but you will tell what exactly you are doing. That combination we can call it as what? Gray box testing. So the gray box testing is also is very 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 important. Understanding, right? Is it
Yes,
clear?
bro.
So don't read by white box, black box, gray box. What is exactly the meaning of gray box? Sometimes we require developer help. Developer is required. Sometimes testing is required. So we both together. Like, suppose you are a developer, I'm asking, hey, can you please check in the database whether the values are inserted correctly or not? And now you required some testing help. Hey, can you please check whether it is working correctly or not? So what we are doing, we are working together, right? We are working together. In that case, we can call it as what? Gray box testing. Okay, guys, can you please do you both gray box testing? So in that case, you required help from development team. The development team is help from the QA team. So that we can call it as what? Gray box testing. Anyhow, you know, right? What is white box testing? So the white box testing is nothing but a structural testing. It is done by your development team. What is black box testing? The black box testing is done by the QA. How we will test? We always depends on requirements and functionality. Understanding, right? So static means without executing. Okay, and dynamic with executing. Then immediately they will ask you, okay, could you please tell me what is a um, static testing and what is dynamic testing? Examples, with examples. Yes, static testing comes under reviews. Review means what? We are not executing. I'm just review our code, I'm just review our test cases, right? That all will comes on review. Inspection. What is called inspection? Inspection means what? Checking. I'm checking whether we are following the respective document, because at the end of the day you are not following the document and you are getting a different output, that is fail, right? Even developer is also need to follow the documents. Okay, if in case they are not following the documents, means will not get the correct output, right? So inspection, your lead will do some inspection. Your project lead or test lead or development lead, they will go with what? Inspection, whether you are following the respective documents or not. And moreover, walkthrough sessions means demos, or we can say that what if your developer is implemented anything, right? He will explain, will not execute anything, or he will discussion with the component. All the things will comes in where walkthrough sessions. Okay, when you're talking about dynamic, black box, white box, and gray box. Okay, the combination of white and black we can call it as what? Gray box testing. Okay, yeah. So next class should be very, very, very important. We know we are in good in now testing. You can start testing also now. In case anyone asks you to test, you know positive testing, you know negative testing, you know what is BVA, you know FRS. You ask them, please provide the FRS document, functional requirement specification document. You can go through that document. You can start work. But still, we need to learn lot of things. Testing fundamentals. The next class will learn what is unit testing, what is integration testing, and system testing. This is one of the most important testing. In system testing, what we will do. So that we will discuss the coming session. And acceptance testing, I told you, right? You beta testing, alpha testing. Okay. Next, all your interview questions, no doubt at all your interview questions, if you want to go for a manual position, all your interview questions will comes in where? Functional testing. What are functional testing? Smoke, what is smoke testing? What is sanity testing? What is exploratory testing? What is hard off testing? What is retesting? What is regression testing? So far we know what is testing definition, testing types we know, testing techniques we know, what is SDLC we know, what kind of documents we use we know. But coming sessions are very, very important. What are the functional testing? What is smoke testing means what? What is sanity means what? When we use sanity? What is exploratory? What is hard off? And retesting and regression testing. If you know all these things, you can go for interview, not as well. Okay. But still, we need to learn agile methodology, Jira, and live process. Okay. So the coming session will see that what are the fundamentals of testing. Okay. Anybody have any question, guys? Is it clear? So slowly we are going. The coming sessions we will go with functional testing and non-functional testing. With the practically we can do all the things. Okay. And most probably the Monday link will be changed. Okay, will not get the registration link. Check with the front office. Who want to continue, they can continue. And who already paid, right? You can ask them to the material as well as videos also. They will provide complete videos. Okay, collect them, all the things.
So
Uh,
session will be Monday to Friday, right?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
No, weekends we don't have. Okay, we'll see, when the project will comes, right, we can spend that time. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Anybody have any questions, guys? Last call.
No, sir. Thanks for
Okay,
that.
good, good, excellent. Okay, don't worry. We'll definitely crack the interview, guys. Don't worry. But only I want from your input. See, you need to speak. You need to talk. Only that is required. Communication is required. Forget about these things. Static testing, dynamic testing, not required. All the things. Just you understand the concept. That is fine. But in interview, you need to explain each and everything clearly. You know, positive testing. You know, negative testing. Requirement specification documents. What kind of documents you use in real time? You can say that we follow the FRS documents and all the things. So we'll see practical examples. Don't worry. We can easily crack that interview. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Thank you, guys.